So guys, the inflation numbers have come lower than expected, which is again a very good thing for the markets, at least in the shorter as well as in the midterm. And that could basically give Fed Chair Jerome Powell another reason to cut the rates as soon as possible. And that is something that Trump has been pressurizing him to do for quite some time now. And now guys, with a lot of trade deals that have been happening, and we are getting some negotiations on the table as well between US as well as China. So if that actually plays out guys, then definitely guys, markets are going to explode towards the upside. But recently guys, we have seen a lot of new money coming into Ethereum and the related assets on the Ethereum blockchain. And that is also precisely why we have seen Ethereum against Bitcoin starting to outperform. So in this video guys, I'm going to give you my top favorite plays from the Ethereum blockchain. They're all going to be utility plays with strong fundamentals. So I believe that according to my analysis guys, we are going to witness 100, 200, 300, 400% gains on a lot of these altcoins built on Ethereum. In the past few days, I have been doing a lot of research to bring you the plays that not a lot of people are yet talking about. And these are the plays guys that could make us a fortune. So if that is something that interests you and brings you value, then make sure that you drop a like and also hit the subscribe button. And now guys, let's get right into it. So guys, welcome back and thanks for joining in yet again. I promise you that this is going to be an alpha packed episode, and right here you can see US CPI data came in at 2.4%. The expectations were 2.5%, so it was less 0.1%, and that is what we were looking out for. Inflation is not rising in the US, and that would basically mean that Fed Chair Jerome Powell can eventually cut the interest rates, which could also lead to quantitative easing. And that would mean a whole lot of dollars are going to be printed, which could eventually fuel this run that Ethereum has just started. All right. So first off, guys, let's just discuss about Bitcoin's price action. As you can see right around here, we are forming some sort of a corrective structure. So first off, I was looking for an ABC that ended right around here, but then price actually touched only the 0.886 in your wave B. And this move up was pretty much a 3-waver, which eventually meant that we could basically prolong this correction or this consolidation for Bitcoin's price action. And that is exactly what has happened. And that was updated in the premium channel as well. So now there are two options. Either we are in a running correction where we have an ABC where wave C does not take the low, but it has already done the 0.618, the absolute minimum price target for a wave C, or we have a deeper correction in a wave C where we actually come all the way into these price targets. And these price targets are sitting between 107,590 and 108,131. So if price comes back into this region, I would be very much interested in long setups on Bitcoin as well as on a lot of other altcoins, which I'm going to be sharing with you all in this video itself. All right. Of course, guys, we have to be very mindful of the wave 4 invalidation sitting at $107,200. If price hits this level, it could mean that we are getting into a deeper correction. But because of this touch of the 0.886 Fibonacci level, it has basically added to the confluence that this move towards the downside could not be an impulse, and this is more likely a corrective structure. Because if this is your wave 1 and this is your wave 2, then wave 2 usually does not go as deep as the 0.886. This is most common for a wave X or a wave B. All right. So that means that probabilities are high to take out this high right around here. And my next zone of resistance is sitting right here, which you can see between $111,200 and $114,800. And between that, we have the all-time highs on the Coinbase chart sitting around $112,000. So it is very likely, guys, that we are going to be seeing Bitcoin hitting new all-time highs very soon. Now, talking about the ETH BTC chart, because that is also something that you should be looking out for. We have a very clean breakout on the Ethereum Bitcoin chart, which would basically get us all the way to around 0.0295 in terms of ETH BTC ratio. Apart from that, guys, we have another zone of resistance and support, which is right here. This is going to be a very strong zone of SR flip, support resistance flip, and this level is sitting around 0.0323. So it is very likely, guys, that Ethereum from the current price point can still outperform Bitcoin by 28% going forward. That would basically mean that a lot of funds are going to flow into Ethereum Ethereum based protocols, and that is exactly what we are going to be discussing right now. We have the stablecoin law, the stablecoin bill going to be passed in the US, and that could fuel a whole new altcoin season. All right, so that is going to be very, very important for all of us. Recently, we have seen Circle, the stablecoin giant in crypto, doing an IPO, and this is currently sitting at $111, guys. This launched at $31. So now this has a valuation of $25 billion. That is giving us some sort of a ceiling for a lot of other altcoin protocols built on Ethereum and for other assets as well. So this is very, very good for the longer term for crypto as well as Ethereum based protocols that are doing something or the other in the stablecoin sector. All right, now before I move on, guys, I also want to mention about Ethereum ETF flows, which you can see right around here. In the last 7-6 days, we have seen $3.52 billion of inflows into Ethereum ETF. So smart money as well as institutional money as well as government funds are all moving towards Ethereum. Can this actually spark a new altcoin season, even if that is your mini altcoin season, which I have already talked about, the 10 to 20% drop, or maybe even 15, or maybe even 8, or maybe even 6. But we are definitely going to be getting that drop on Bitcoin dominance, and that would fuel a big altcoin season. Because as I mentioned in that video, guys, and if you have not yet watched that video, it is very important that you do so. I will drop it in the I button in the top right corner, so make sure that you check it out. And in that video, basically what I said is that because the size of Bitcoin has become so big in terms of market cap, even a small drop in Bitcoin dominance is going to be very, very bullish for altcoins. All right, so that is exactly what we are going to be witnessing in the next few weeks or months. So I'm very excited for that, and I'm going to be sharing my plays with you all. Before I move on, guys, I want to tell you about an exciting opportunity, and that is to trade with us. Yes, I'm talking about joining the premium channel and getting exclusive updates about the market as well as my personal trades delivered straight to your inbox for absolutely free. All you need to do to participate in this exclusive giveaway is to join Bluefin using the link in the description section below. And that's not it, guys. Apart from getting an entry into the giveaway for joining the premium channel for absolutely free and for lifetime access as well, we have partnered with Bluefin to bring you some exciting bonuses as well. So if you deposit $50 or more, you are going to get an extra $30 bonus in your futures account, so you can trade with that as well and withdraw all of the profits that you make. Apart from that, you're also going to be getting 50% discount on your spot trading fees. So that is also going to be a very huge advantage for you all if you sign up using the link in the description section below. And if you already have an account with Bluefin, make sure that you use a different email because this is a no KYC exchange. So you can basically join from anywhere in the world. But guys, the bonuses are only valid for the first 200 people who are going to be joining through the link in the description section below. So make sure that you hurry up and secure your spot for the bonuses as well as enter the giveaway for the premium channel for absolutely free. Winners will be announced in the first week of July. So make sure that you do not miss this opportunity of getting access to the premium channel for lifetime for absolutely free by just opening a Bluefin account and making a deposit of just $50 or more. Also, you're getting extra $30 as I just mentioned as a futures bonus. All right, the link is again given in the description section below, so make sure that you check it out. All right, guys, coming back, we can see right here the giant in the room. It is Aave. Now, Aave is the largest lending and borrowing protocol built on Ethereum, and a lot of people are using Aave for lending and borrowing and getting some sort of a yield on top of that as well. There are a lot of other forks on different blockchains like ZeroLend on Linea and zk-Sync. It is a fork of Aave itself. So you have to understand how big Aave is, that other protocols on smaller chains are also copying Aave. All right, right now Aave is sitting at $313 with a market cap of $4.7 billion with a fully diluted valuation of $5 billion. So not a lot of dilution is going to be coming into this particular token. We have seen the highs back in January, December around $383. So precisely, I would say that we are definitely going to be going much higher than these highs, but it has already pumped quite a lot, guys. So I'm really not too much interested into Aave, even though I think that Aave can still do a 5 to 10x in a very bullish market condition. But right now, I'm not looking forward into Aave and I'm looking at other plays. So I'm going to be sharing those with you all as well, because a lot of people are still talking about Aave. Guys, if you don't have a significant chunk of money to invest, you're not looking for that 2, 3, 4x. You're looking for the asymmetric bets that can give your portfolio the boost that you have been looking out for. So I'm going to be discussing exactly that. Now, the first first project from my recommendation list is going to be Aerodrome Finance. Now guys, Base does not have a token, and it is very likely that it is not going to be launching a token because Coinbase already has a stock listed on NYSE. So they already have the coin stock. Right now, it is very likely that they're not going to be putting out another token on the blockchain for Base, right? That would mean that if you're willing to invest in Base or in Coinbase's blockchain, then the number one protocol where you would be investing if you want a safer investment is going to be Aerodrome Finance. This is the largest DEX, and that is exactly the reason why we have seen these big moves towards the upside in the past whenever markets have had any kind of a mini or a bigger run. All right, so right here you can see we moved from around 8 cents all the way to around $2. All right, and then we dropped all the way back down to around 50 cents back in September of last year, and then we had another run all the way to $2.2. Right now price is again sitting at the same levels, around 60 cents at the moment, and I think this is going to be a very good bet in my opinion. The market cap is just $494 million with FDV of $982 million. I think if you are interested in the Base ecosystem and if you're bullish on Base, then definitely Aerodrome should be in your portfolio in my opinion. Apart from that guys, you can definitely look at Bread on Base, but that is a meme coin and I'm really not talking about meme coins in this video. And definitely guys, you have to understand the fact that these protocols can stay for a very longer period of time in the markets. All right, even if we get a bear run in the middle and then we again see another bull market, you can be rest assured that Aerodrome Finance would be there while you are not really sure about Bread. Right, so that is why I'm not holding any Bread and I'm much more interested in Aerodrome Finance. All right, now guys, another play from the Base network is going to be Morpho. This is the leading lending and borrowing protocol on Base, currently sitting at a market cap of $453 million and an FDV of $1.6 billion, which is larger than Aerodrome itself. But right here you can see that the chart has just started to move by creating higher highs and higher lows. So this is also looking very cheap to me at just $1.61. Potentially we are looking for all-time highs very soon on this one as well. If ETH continues to run guys, we are going to be seeing these assets explode, I'm telling you. All right, then it is your choice to basically act on the information that I'm providing or not. This is definitely not financial advice, but this is exactly what I am personally doing right now. It is not necessary guys that you buy everything in spot and you hold for a longer period of time. You can also plan some short-term long trades on these type of assets, and if you're willing to get the exact setups, because I'm sharing each and everything inside the premium channel along with all of the long setups on these assets as well, with exact take profit levels, exact stop loss levels and exact entries as well. So if you're interested, make sure that you click the link in the description section below and join the premium channel. This is where we are trading altcoins, Bitcoin, as well as you get all the updates on the shorter time frame as well, technically speaking, on all these charts. And also you get to request your own charts if you wish. Now moving on to the next one guys, it's going to be Athena or ENA. All right, currently sitting at 36 cents. And again guys, this asset has also pumped every single time whenever we have had a mini run on Bitcoin, on Ethereum, or on the rest of the altcoins. This asset never fails to surprise me, and currently again sitting at almost all-time lows around 36 cents. So definitely this one is looking very good as well. I would not say that this can do a 10-20x, but again, anything is possible in this kind of market guys. And Athena is basically a synthetic dollar protocol built on Ethereum that provides crypto native solution for money that is not reliant on traditional banking system and their infrastructure. Its synthetic dollar USDE is known as the internet bond and offers a dollar denominated savings instrument with the benefits of DeFi. So this also fits the stablecoin narrative as well as the DeFi narrative as well as the yield narrative, and also it is built on Ethereum. So I think this is definitely going to be pumping very soon as well. Moving on to the next one guys, we have EtherFi. Now guys, surprisingly EtherFi has been doing really good because they have developed themselves from just being an Ethereum restaking protocol into becoming a whole lot more. They are now providing cards, they are now providing multiple different yield borrowing strategies on different protocols. They are partnering with a whole lot more stuff as well. They are partnered with EigenLayer, they partnered with Mitosis, which is pending TGE, and I'm really interested on that as well. We have been farming that airdrop for quite some time now on Linea. And I'm also excited for the Linea airdrop. I think we are getting into a very nice market sentiment for Linea token to be dropping this month or next month, according to the estimates that we have seen so far. But again, coming back to the topic right here, ETH has been doing pretty well. And let me just show you the chart right around here. So right here, we can see that we are basically in some sort of a wave 1, and this is your wave 2 correction, which bounced off from the 0.5. And the moment you break out from this downward sloping trend line, I'm looking for higher prices on ETH as well. We can extend all the way to around 2.5 to even $3 for this one, which is going to be more than a 2x. So this is another trade that I'm currently eyeing, and I'm sharing it with you all for absolutely free right here. If you break out from this trend line, that is where you basically enter into ETH as well. And Arthur Hayes has been very, very bullish on ETH, which is something to consider as well, because he has been in this space for quite some time now, and it is not wise to be fading these people who know what they're talking about and who know what goes behind the scenes. All right. Now, apart from ETH, guys, I have a few other plays as well, which I have written off right here, which I will be sharing in the premium channel as well as in the 100x channel. And I am really bullish on those as well. We are looking for really good entry points on those, and I'm looking at 200-300% moves on each of those as well. I have a 1, 2, 3. I have 3 other plays from the same sector, which I have marked off for the 100x as well as premium members. If you're interested, the link is given in the description section below. But this is not the end of the video, guys. I'm going to be dropping a whole lot more alpha. Now we are going to be diving deeper into the lower market cap tokens, where you actually get that asymmetric bet towards the upside. Talking about asymmetric bet, we cannot ignore ASF token, and this is asymmetry finance token. If you look at the chart right here, this is currently sitting at just $17.8 million market cap with FDV of $87.5 million. And if you see this chart has been looking really, really good and primed to explode, in my opinion. I actually got to know about this one right around here in this region, but I waited for price to come back into this region of support, show me some strength, show me the confluence, and then I would be interested to get in. So I have bought this bag yesterday itself, around $15-16 million market cap, and that is exactly where I mentioned it in the 100x channel as well. And I'm riding this one in spot because this is not yet listed on a whole lot of other major exchanges, which is also something very, very good, because if you are getting into plays which are not yet available on exchanges, then when they do list on these exchanges, that is when you actually see very big moves, guys. All right. And with this one currently at just around $17-18 million market cap, bouncing off from the 0.886 and the 0.786 Fibonacci levels, I believe that your first target is sitting at $31 million, and potentially this can go way beyond that as well. I see a lot of big partnerships that ASF token has been doing with a lot of other people as well. And this is not a paid promotion. By the way, I am sharing it according to my own research and analysis. If there is going to be any kind of paid promotion, guys, I will speak, I will say, I will let you know. I'm not going to be one of those people who are not really transparent with their community. You guys know me very well. All right. So asymmetry finance is the ultimate staking and synthetic dollar protocol, decentralized, permissionless, and transparent. The ASF token governs the asymmetry DAO. I am really bullish on this one as well. So that is why I basically bought a bag. And this is probably going to be the first time, guys, that I am actually sharing the call that I shared in the 100x channel just yesterday. And now I'm sharing it on YouTube today itself. All right, so take advantage of this one, guys. I'm really bullish on this one, but again, not financial advice. So make sure that if you're getting into any kind of plays like these, then you are doing your own research around them as well, and do not take my word for it. All right, moving on, another one that I have on my watch list, and I basically got a very small bag of this one, around $45 or something like that. But then, guys, it has now pumped quite a lot, and I have already taken out my initials as well. So I'm not going to be recommending you to buy here at $122. This is FXN, FX protocol, and basically what it does is right around here. So basically FX protocol has 2 different tokens, and one is like stablecoin with low volatility, and another one is a leveraged long ETH perpetual token. Right, and right here you can basically read more about it as well. It is designed to create a symbiotic system that decomposes ETH into 2 useful tokens. For FETH, the goal is to produce a low volatility token that is fully decentralized and Ethereum native. It minimizes volatility while retaining a small exposure to the market, can be minted and redeemed instantly in response to stablecoin demand, and offers maximum liquidity depth based on a multiple of demand for xETH, which is the leveraged Ethereum perpetual token, alright, rather than a fraction of demand for CDPs. For xETH, the protocol creates a leveraged long ETH token that is fully decentralized and again Ethereum native, composable with on-chain liquidity, and has an extremely low risk of liquidation. So if Ethereum continues to go up, guys, I think this could be a very good bet in my opinion. But again, I'm not investing in this one right now at the current price point, and I cannot recommend you to do so either. So wait for some sort of a pullback, because if you see this chart, it has been just going up. All right, so potentially if you're looking for entry points, I would be very much interested to see this come back down right around here, or at least test these levels right around here. All right, so these levels are sitting around 3.8 million and $6 million market cap. This is currently sitting close to $8 million market cap, and 8 million is your circulating market cap, guys. The FDV for this one is $140 million. So there will be a lot of dilution in the coming few months and years. So that is something that you should consider as well. When I get into this one more time, or when I DCA, I will definitely let everybody know in the 100x channel. Right now, it is not the time to buy in my opinion, even though it is quite possible, guys, that this could be breaking all-time highs very soon right around here. But that would be a 30, 40, 50, 60% move towards the upside, while I would be risking the downside as well, which is again going to be a big move towards the downside. If it comes all the way right here, it is a 50% move down. So I'm not really interested into catching this one at these highs anymore. I already have a bag and I've already sold and taken out my initials. So right now I have a free bag. All right, but if you are getting into it right now and get a new bag, then definitely I would not recommend getting in right now. I will definitely update on the 100x channel, and maybe I do so on my X profile as well. So make sure that you follow me on X. All right, now guys, I'll try to do it as quick as possible. I'm also interested in a long setup on Kamino Finance. This is the largest lending and borrowing protocol built on Solana. And if Solana actually starts to catch some heat as well, because it is right now sitting at support for Sol ETH chart, Sol against Ethereum. So I naturally expect that Solana can bounce off pretty well very soon as well. And that is the reason why Kamino Finance is up 26% for the day. And it is also reversing back from the lows right around here. So potentially this looks good. And the only competition for Kamino Finance was basically MarginFi, but those guys actually gave up in the middle. So right now Kamino Finance is the leader if you talk about lending and borrowing protocols built on Solana. Moving on to the next one, guys, we have Fluid, and this one is currently sitting at $168 million market cap with FDV of $426 million. And right now you can see that we have some sort of a falling wedge structure forming on this one after this big move towards the upside. So potentially once we break out from this falling wedge, we are looking at higher prices on this one as well. All right, we have already seen a move from around $36.8 million market cap to $381.5 million market cap, which was more than a 10x. And right now we have seen a very nice retrace from these highs all the way down here, which is more than a 68% retrace towards the downside. Right now we could be forming a higher low, higher high structure, something like this. If this happens, if we break these highs, then this is going to be a good trade setup for me as well. Right here you can see the TVL growth on Fluid, and it has been doing really well. $1.2 billion in TVL total value logged, and the trend has been really good as well. What Fluid does is basically it is a modular lending and borrowing protocol focusing on cross-chain liquidity. All right, and that is why I'm also keeping an eye on Fluid as well. Potentially a breakout is going to lead us to higher prices on Fluid as well. And now guys, moving on to the next one, it is going to be Gearbox. Now this is an RWA play, and I'm a little skeptical about this one, calling it right here. But again, this is another one that I'm keeping an eye out on, and I have added it on my watch list. Currently sitting at $45 million market cap. I'm not calling it, guys, and I'm not asking you to buy. But again, you can keep this one in your watch list and see if price actually gives you something to act upon. All right, if I show you the TVL growth, then the total value logged on this one is $185 million, and it has been on a very nice uptrend since March of this year. And previously, guys, it had a very big TVL jump back in February of last year from $29 million all the way to around $349 million. So could we be seeing something similar brewing one more time for Gearbox? That is exactly what I am interested in. Market cap of 45 million, fully diluted of 45 million. So when the market cap of a token is lesser than the total value logged on the protocol, that is where I am really interested, and that is why I have put Gearbox in my watch list as well. Now there are two other plays, guys, that I have written off in my 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦 notebook right around here, which I have reserved for the 100x members, which is very low market cap, by the way. And one of them is currently sitting around $17 million market cap. I think that could be a very big play as well. It is backed by Coinbase Ventures. So that is something that I can share with you right now. And you can basically predict which play I am talking about, and you can act upon it if you wish. But apart from that, one last play that I want to mention, or rather than that, I have two other plays. One is going to be Launchcoin, which I have been very bullish on, and I have been very vocal about Launchcoin moving higher. And I called it right around here in this region before breaking out around $135 million market cap. Currently, this is sitting at $251 million. We have been leverage long on Launchcoin on the premium channel, and we all have been making a killing on this long, and I'm still holding my trade. Of course, I've taken some profits off the table, but the reason why I am now mentioning it one more time is because this was a previous zone of resistance right here, as you can see, around $227 million market cap. Right now, in the last 3-4 candles on the 4-hour time frame, we have closed all above this resistance level, which would mean that we have confirmed this region as support. That would mean we are looking for higher prices on this one. Your next zone of resistance is coming right around here, around $273 million market cap. And then another one is going to be your all-time high resistance between $320 and $350 million market cap. Above that are going to be my take profit targets, which are sitting at $480 million and $780 million market cap, in my opinion, for Launchcoin. So again, if you wish, you can take a trade on this one. But if you want the exact levels where I would be getting in, I would be putting my take profit targets, I would be putting my stop loss, then the premium channel is the place to be if you are willing to trade these. All these altcoins that I've mentioned in this video, I am already sharing leverage long trades on all of them inside the premium channel. So if you want to take advantage of that, then make sure that you join us in the premium channel. If you want on-chain plays, meme coins and all of that stuff, then make sure that you check out the diligence channel. And before I go, guys, I would like to mention that you should be following me on X. If you're not doing so, then you're missing out on a lot of alpha, a lot of charts that I've been sharing on my X profile. This is free alpha for everybody who just follows. And also check out the 𝗕𝗪𝗪 giveaway that we are currently hosting, where we are giving away $26,000 of challenge accounts to people who are subscribing to 𝗕𝗪𝗪 through the link in the description section below. And we are choosing 2 people for $10,000 challenge accounts. These are prop funded challenge accounts, so you don't have to invest your own capital for trading on leverage, and you get these $10,000 accounts for absolutely free if you subscribe right here to 𝗕𝗪𝗪 using the link in the description section below. And we are also giving 3 $2,000 challenges, and all the winners are going to be picked at the end of June when the campaign ends as well. So make sure that you take advantage of this one. The link is again given in the description section below for people who are interested. And of course, guys, the last and the final thing that I want to mention are the support levels for the Google backed layer 1 network that is supposedly going to be the fastest layer 1, and the mainnet launch is happening this month itself in June, and that is 𝗕𝗘𝗪. The ticker is KTA, and I'm damn sure you must have already heard about this one. These are the support levels right now, and the reason why I'm mentioning the support levels is because of the fact that when the mainnet launches, guys, this could end up being some sort of a sell the news event. And when that happens, you would be getting a very nice opportunity to buy in these dip zones, in these entry zones that I've marked on my chart. So make sure that you take a screenshot and put these levels on your chart and put some alerts if you wish. If you think that my technical analysis has been helping you out, then definitely these are the levels, free alpha for everyone out there. And basically, guys, that was all. If you enjoyed it, then make sure that you drop a like. And also, if you're new to the channel, then do not forget, guys, that you have to smash that subscribe button and also ring the bell notification icon so that you can be notified whenever I put up another update. That's all, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, keep hustling.